me as an MVP opportunity. Instead of the team taking this stuff home, they could give it to 50 customers to test and report back on. To solve the issue of recruiting these customers and making sure they were continuously supplied, I suggested they do the recruiting online, have customers sign up for a subscription, and then provide them with the ability to text the pilot team when they needed more product. I emphasized that this was a perfect example of how software can enable speed accelerations and cost reductions that give companies an advantage in the marketplace. The idea that the team could set up this kind of system quickly and use it to get crucial information about how to make their product more marketable seemed like nothing less than a magic trick to them. But it's not magic. It's what Twilio does every day for thousands of companies. Here's another tale. A major corporation I was working with had a CEO excited about digital transformation and providing customers with online browsing and ordering, something this industry had never done before. They launched an in-house startup to build an experimental website, helmed by a super motivated junior team with no prestige or resources at their disposal, but a ton of commitment to build this MVP. The catch was that they had no idea how to build a website or write software. They were in a completely non-technological field. First, they went to the company's IT department for help, which refused them because this crazy project wasn't part of its purview. Next, they explored hiring an outside agency to do the site, but that was too expensive. Eventually, they recruited a designer with a budding desire to write code to take on the project, but that created new problems. Designers weren't allowed to write code at this company. This example showed me that even with CEO support and a hungry team, it still takes a lot of work to set up those teams for success. It starts with having the right players on the field and then empowering them to make progress. Ask Your Developer can help companies translate CEO enthusiasm and raw talent into what they're actually looking for, a superior customer experience achieved through digital transformation. Those that embrace the full potential of their employees will reap outside rewards in the years and decades to come. I've had the privilege of watching what Jeff Lawson and his extraordinary team at Twilio have built unfold in real time as it has been integrated into our world in countless ways that we never stop to consider. Jeff's long-term vision for the company and his skill at bringing together incredibly talented people are the reasons that so much of the hidden infrastructure our lives now run on works seamlessly and elegantly. Twilio is what allows you to text your Uber driver or order a pizza online. It's built into Hulu and Twitter and Salesforce to help with communication and information sharing. It plays roles in the real estate industry and healthcare, as well as numerous nonprofits and relief organizations. It's helping businesses that never imagined themselves as digital companies make extraordinary transformations and grow under intense pressure to evolve or face their own demise. Ask Your Developer begins with why it's so important to actually understand what well-crafted software can make possible. It's that initial leap of imagination that allows leaders to understand the value of software developers. From there, it explains why even if a company hires talented coders, making good use of them is an impossibility without good management to help them realize their full potential. Every company needs to employ people who have the skills to help them build things in order to grow and transform. But they also need to be willing to listen to them about what has to happen in order to reap the full benefit of what they have to offer. As Jeff details, it's destructive for leaders to sit atop an organization far removed from the people who make its interfaces and user experiences work. Building a structure and methodology for ideas to flow not just down, but up the hierarchy, as well as across different areas of the organization, is critical not only to survive, but also to thrive. Having worked with a large number of companies undergoing digital transformation, I've seen over and over again that the ones that did this kind of management transformation before, rather than after they attempted digital transformation, were more successful at it. This book is essential reading to drive a mutual understanding between managers and company leaders and the software developers they employ, so that together they can successfully navigate extreme uncertainty. Ask Your Developer.